this next possession in a 3-0 ball game. Allen now on first down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be taken down, but not
get him, Scary Terry.
Get across midfield.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed and the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try to defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
And I think we've got a hold here.
Flag.
For the moment. Let's see what our referee said. Brandon Sheriff, the all-pro guard, called for the penalty there. On second down, here's Allen.
Oh, man, that could have been a pick.
Here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And all of that, nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up fourth down. Allen going to go on fourth down. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin.
Let's
and
go.
He is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Oh.
Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. 2nd and 10. Four yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Escaping the pressure right.
Ooh. Damn.
They really had a good drive going there.
I'll take the field. I'll take the field.
The defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
And Hopkins kick
three points is better than no points.
That will tie us at 3-3. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Allen's throw taken in by Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Curtis Samuel exhibited a lot of versatility for 4 years in Carolina. Now in his first year with Washington, expect this football team to try and put the ball in his hands a variety of ways.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And taking it across
somebody on their team injured.
Shy of the 40. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Antonio Gibson is an absolute dart with the ball in his hands, and he can make you miss, and he can run over you. Took a little while to crack the starting lineup as a rookie, but boy, was he sensational when he did. Went for 115 yards and 3 scores in a Thanksgiving Day clobbering of the Dallas Cowboys. And Washington, they feel like they had a real find when they took him in the 3rd round last year, number 66 overall, and he justified their decision.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And here's a give to Gibson. And
come
he will
on.
maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
I'm going to have to throw that shit.
Vision is so important for the man.
2-minute warning.
His ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Ah, damn it.
Sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
I'll take the field goal. Fuck, man.
We step aside.
I seen triangle.
Hopkins' kick is good. And that will tie things up at 6-6. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. A.J. Epinesa. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
And this offensive line, as we all remember, allowed 50 sacks last year. Tied for the 2nd most in the NFL. They vowed new techniques, a few new players, but so far, not quite getting it done.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Oh.
So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park with a bit. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week 3 matchup.
We get the ball back in 1st and 2nd half.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. Now it's Patterson. And he returns this to the 22. Time again to see Terry McLaurin. Second half starts with a run by Gibson. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along
with
you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
The question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game, I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll go out near
Good
midfield
stuff.
at the 49.
Very good as a rookie. Terry McLaurin was even better in 2020. 87 catches for over 1,100 yards. He is definitely wide receiver 1 for the Washington football team.
Oh, Allen cannot get away. And
Oh,
down he
not
goes.
Brandon Sheriff. No.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
But it looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the green, and that worked very well for him. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on 3rd down.
And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made
Good
at the
fucking
Bills'
catch.
29-yard line.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there.
Oh, they was all on that.
And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. A carry now for McKissick.
Yeah, he's still running, too.
The 25-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
That's caught. It's DeAndre Carter. And he gets it inside.
Good fucking run, Carter.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there because when you're trailing
That was a
and
good
find
one.
yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. They'll try to run with Gibson. And he fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 4th touchdown. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. On 1st down, Allen slings this deep from McLaurin. And this a leaping effort.
That shit was pass interference, man.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down.
Oh, another injury. God damn.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. Flushed out right. And it's going to be batted down.
God damn it. Oh, well, they only up by 3.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
That might work.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Flush to his right. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. And this one incomplete.
That was too tight a window.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I know Sometimes people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
His second touchdown on the season.
Scary Terry.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On play action, Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get him down.
I'm going to just run it. Yep.
40. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
On play action, Allen. And this one's
Oh,
incomplete.
man, that's a terrible throw.
A few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen escaping the pressure right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got
flag
it.
on.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Oh, my God.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now Allen throwing on second down. And the Bills are going to get it.
Square open. Oh, my goodness.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this one is incomplete. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything.
Yeah, I still stream on there. I just started back, slowly integrating back to streaming on Twitch.
Now Allen, got to have this one. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on down. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And you look back over the score sheet. Interesting. A very clean game. No turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Bills, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Houston Texans next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, we lost. We lost. Yeah. Even though I stream more so on YouTube, but I still stream on both, YouTube and Twitch. My birthday was yesterday, but I'm carrying these birthday streams over to today. Oh, fuck. We need better quarterback play, man. I mean, Kyle Allen. What you mean, bro? I'll try, but I don't know about 4 TDs. I can try, but I don't know the core play we got. I don't know, man. What? Since when? Oh, what? Ah. Oh, I ain't know that. 'Cause I've been doing that. I ain't been getting in trouble like that. Excuse me. Shout out to the 3. Wow. Really Madden. Really Madden.